Stop being an NPC. You are the protagonist and the hero of your own storyline, and you keep being an NPC. This is a video that will break you out of that mold. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm inspired. I'm inspired.
Hey there guys, how's it going? My name is Sumit Chatterjee from the Flow Zone Academy, and I'm a flow state coach, which means that I help you feel better and perform better. Let's go. Today we're talking all about how to stop being an NPC. These NPC memes are being used and targeted against certain people. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm not talking about politics. Okay, first of all, you saw my disclaimer, okay? You're responsible for all your actions, okay? You're responsible for all your actions. I'm not here to babysit you for these videos. I'm here to give you my codes, my experiences in life, okay? I can speak about this topic because I used to be an NPC, meaning I used to be trying to fit in all the time, trying to get into social situations and be cool, in a sense. That's what we all want growing up, right? We just want to fit in, we want to be a part of society. Then I started growing older and I started noticing, no, wait a minute. Why would I do that? I'm taking away from my own free will, my own thinking, right? Okay. Wonder why this thing keeps going down like this. Okay. So an NPC is essentially a non-player character, if you're wondering, okay? A non-player character or a non-playable character that's usually in a video game that has very less role in the video game. They're almost controlled by the AI or the simulation, right? So that means you're basically unaware or unconscious. You're like zombie-like almost, okay? You're a bot. You're just a robot. You just function the way society pulls you to one side and you just go with it, right? Oh, society pulls you to another side, you kind of comply and, you're like, oh, whatever. I truly believe that they're trying to make us into these characters, these NPCs. If you ever watched the movie Free Guy, I believe it's Free Guy, right? The one with Ryan Reynolds where he's playing an NPC character. And he goes about becoming one of the few NPCs who tries to take control of his own life. And once you watch that movie, you'll get kind of an understanding, right? Of like what it means to be someone who's just in the background living a same old loop in a certain pattern, right? You're living a pattern where you're going to work, going to sleep, coming back home, eating some food, watching Netflix, going to work, going to sleep, eating some food, watching Netflix. And you keep doing this same cycle over and over again. It's going to be hardwired, right? You're being programmed like that, okay? A lot of us have been programmed for many years. And so we have ended up becoming these clones, these NPCs. Oh, that person bought Supreme, so I need to buy the Supreme clothing. Okay, oh, they did that on media, that means I must have it, okay? And it's weird because it's coming from this feeling of like, I just want to be accepted and belong and be loved, right? Okay, your Balmain hoodie doesn't mean shit. It's good to buy luxury items sometimes. I'm not hating on that. But what I'm understanding is that there's a specific mentality that comes with being a bot. You're just reacting. You're just emotionally reacting. You're not critically thinking or logically thinking. Now, this becomes a problem. In today's day and age, a lot of people take issues and they blow them into huge proportions, right? And they start canceling people. Strange, normie sheep mentality that keeps people stuck. And that mentality is, man, what's the point of anything anymore? We're all gonna die anyway. You might as well live it up, have a good life. Why are you speaking like that to me? Where is your passion? Where is your drive? Where's it gone, bro? You're speaking to me like you're a helpless, person. And nobody came along and told you that behavior is pathetic, that you need to change, that you need to become better and grow into your fullest potential. Or maybe they have been telling you that, but it didn't really resonate. And you kind of pushed it off to the side because they were just like in it for the wrong reasons or whatever. They're trying to sell you some product. There's people out there who are pretending that they care about you. Before you do this kind of inner work, which is, I think that's one of the codes that breaks you out of this NPC mentality and into the protagonist. For a lot of people who are in that flow state pocket, they get into flow state, they'll do a couple of workouts and then they'll give up, right? I heard about this bulletproof coffee thing. You do it for a week and then you give up. What about this new diet? Okay, crash dieting. You yo-yo effect, right? On your workouts. All this kind of stuff, okay? You start YouTube, you start making a couple of videos each week and then you stop. And this used to be me, bro. This used to be me because I was so scattered. I was doing 100 different things at once. I had 1,000,000 different interests. I couldn't find my dharana, right? My single point of focus into one area. And what emerged as a byproduct of that is understanding my interest in flow state. That state of mind where everything stops and nothing else matters but that task gave me such a sense of bewilderment, focus, graciousness, upliftment, stress relief that I just felt at one with everything, man. Only got to create that because I have the language now to describe that state, because it's very difficult to describe, man. Your own subjective experience of tapping in is very difficult to describe. Feels like, there's energy raising up and circulating through my body. It feels a little bit flowy. It feels a little bit, okay? Yeah, we can use these words, but there is an experience that you might be missing out on. If you can stop making flow state a party trick, stop making it this temporary gain or this, bliss fulfillment in that very specific hedonic moment, you can start enjoying and channeling a flow state lifestyle. A lifestyle meaning that it's something second nature to you, okay? Not the same kind of second nature of an NPC character where their second nature is programming second nature. Your second nature is higher performance and activation. Two different types of nature. It's almost like two different species, right? You mix birds with the reptiles. Oh, one flies in the sky, one goes to the ground. What if you become a dragon and combine both? This is the way that I think, man. I'm not looking at these duality splits. You've been missing out on this archetype of the priest beast, okay? The priestly side, the sanctimonious, the sacred. The one with the rules, the routine, the rituals. The flow state rituals that are really, really important for them. It's like you can go and do a breath work at a seminar somewhere and then forget about it, right? But what if you actively started to breathe deeper from your lower belly throughout the day? Instead of that feeling of almost suffocation. I used to be a mouth breather quite a bit. When I'm running or walking, I'll notice this. I get so drained of my energy, and then I'll put like tape over my mouth or something and I'll start walking or running. And I'll notice how much more energy that I feel and how much longer that I can go. Our own breathing mechanism has been messed up and distorted. So that's why we feel foggy and tired and, not fully there. There's certain people that you look at them and they start yelling obscenities at you just as like it's like trigger response, right? Stimulus response. You say some word or something and they go, and you go, okay, why are you telling me this? I was just talking about my dog Bobo. What does this have to do with depression again? But the planet is being taken over, you're all gonna die. Well, won't you want Christ to save you? Man. And I start going, oh, that's an NPC, that's an NPC, that's an NPC. Somehow they took a wrong turn. They took a wrong turn and they're at a dead end. And you don't have to take my opinion on this, okay? But you know these people, you walk around, you see them in the subway, okay? Completely apathetic, just like, what if I started that video like that today, right? Oh, hey there, guys. Welcome to my channel. What's going on, bro? Speak to me. Why such a... I'm tired, I'm lazy today. Oh, yeah, today the weather was awful. Oh. That's NPC talk. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. I'm in the simulation too, but I'm just a bot. Yes, indeed, I'm just a robot. Yes, sir. Hello. Hi. Listen, man, you got to break out of that good girl, good boy mentality, okay? That's what school has been doing to you. School has been also programming you in a way to make you compliant. Sometimes we have a trauma, right? And our subconscious mind actually protects us from the conscious mind. So that means it gets trapped way in the back. We can't really process it because we feel like it's too big of an event for the conscious mind to actually process. Right? We need to override the patterns with the newer patterns. We don't keep talking about the old patterns over and over again, right? That's what therapy does. You go into a therapist's office, you mention problems, right? And I'm not claiming I'm a therapist or anything, right? I'm a positive psychologist. I'm a counselor of sorts. I'm the one in the video game that hands you the scroll. Not the NPC one, but the actual one that is important to the storyline's narrative, okay? To a person who hands you like a scroll or a mission, than someone who is just like kind of a bot character who goes, "Hi, hello, how's it going? Are you lost? Would you like to try again? Would you like to try again?" Sorry, but I already sense this disingenuousness coming from you, right? "Would you please spare a moment? Think of the children." Come to me with a clipboard or something like this. You're still an NPC, my friend. You need to be the pattern interrupt in your life sometimes. You need to do things that are completely unknown and unpredictable, and just do these things sometimes out of the blue, right? Once in a blue moon, you do these things. You go and you break the pattern of your old self, and you start doing newer activities, right? But that doesn't mean you just go on this experimental, like 1 week trip of doing some behavior and then you give up on it. It's commitment to a new lifestyle, man. I'm done with apathy. I'm done with that, like, dazed look on my face, okay? That dazed, brain dead look on my face. People are being pummeled with so many psychiatric drugs. I don't blame them for that side effect, okay? That numbness that you feel is actually limiting. It's holding you back, right, from your actual expression and who you are, okay? I used to take some medication in my past for anxiety, and I understood, like, look, man, this thing isn't helping me at all. It's just numbing me down. It's just making me fall asleep and forget about my problems, but I'm not really taking care of the core issue here, my friend. You need to take care of the core issue. So what you need to do is you need to create a flow state lifestyle of things that you enjoy doing, and at the same time, they're a little bit challenging to you, so they keep stretching you out of your comfort zone very slightly. And once you can do that, it's going to be, hey, it's not going to be easy, right? If it was easy, everybody would do it. Hey, if it was easy, everybody would walking around happy with six packs and like this kind of epic version of themselves. But look around you. That's not the case. You can tell who's fully present, who's actually there, as opposed to someone who's just like, and their brain fries and they can't think of an answer. It's okay. Let me tell you right now that you don't need to go You can just pause. Silence. No filler words to try to make up for insecurities or things like this, because I believe that is actually om. It is the primordial sound that is coming through you in that moment where you're freezing. It's reminding you that the freezing, the silence, is making you go but actually it's connecting you to a very spiritual concept, but you can't even see that. So it's coming out as Another issue is with the teachers that you've gotten. Man, those teachers are hella boring. Man! I mean, where's that zest and enthusiasm, right? The teachers are missing. The trailblazers are missing. Start teaching again. Start sharing again. People miss you. People miss you. Have an incredible day. May the flow be with you and stay legendary. Talk to you soon.